Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. Follow my lead.
Go in hard. Tee hee hee. Once again, with the kicking of the doors.
Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Alright, there are only 2 clues in this apartment building. The first one is on the stationery pad next to the phone. And this scene kind of reminded me of when I was younger and in like kindergarten or something. Remember that art thing where you take a bunch of crayons and multicolored, you draw them on a piece of paper, then you go over it with a black crayon, then you kind of just like stencil or sketch out a picture. I don't know if you guys did that or not. Reminds me of my childhood. Oh, come on, there you go. Is that good enough? This guy wants everything done. There we
The
go.
oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
He'll be back in.
Note to self, never leave death notes on a stationery pad next to the telephone. Last clue are his shoes, right here. And as you can see, they are size 11.
Size
Which
11.
we're not looking for. We're looking for men's size 8. But start the interview process anyways. Just chill and relax on the couch. No big deal. Movements.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Liar, liar.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
And it is the Bomba Club lighter, which is your evidence here.
You know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Last contact.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
And that is the truth, actually.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Last one.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Shifty eyes, it's a lie.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
Your evidence is the death threat note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, he just punches on top of no remorse. He's actually blocking. Come on, go down.
What's this bunker?
There you go. Come on. Oh. You gotta fall down. There you go. He actually got some nice shots in there on me.
Call it in and get a
Then again, I
squad
didn't
car
really
dispatched.
block.
And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Alright, now we just gotta check our phone messages. I
Operator,
really
give me
wish they could
R&I.
cut out the 1247 thing. It's kind of repetitive really quickly.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Ew.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Alright, your first instinct would be to visit Alonzo Mendez, but as the phone call said, the chief wants you to come back to Central Station right away.
You know
so
the
that's
way.
what we're
You
gonna
can
do.
drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Destination. Go. What the hell? This guy's kissing or something? Come on.
Wow, these pots
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Newspapers that just appear out of nowhere.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easy today. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed him up nicely for you.
Police brutality for the win. Anyways, we gotta do our second interrogation of this bro.
She never saw it. Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Access to murder
What do you
weapon.
do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools.
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
So that's a lie.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No. No, 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 no.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for
This
all
video
the
is
years
rated
you had to take.
PG-13.
You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
It is husband's alibi.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator, famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird, but she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
You did
Lipstick.
it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's actually truth.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Kind of feel sorry for this guy. Deterioration of marriage.
You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
Liar.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Marital problems from the nosy neighbor.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
Oregon.
It's all right, Jacob. DA will. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Awesome.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
It's actually truth.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. In that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Chief's not gonna be happy.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your stand policeman.
What a ball buster. Irish ball buster. Well, anytime you can't pin it on the husband, just find a foreign person and charge him for the murder, I guess. Guess the motto in the 1940s.
You're behind
All
the
right,
wheel.
now we can go to Mendez's apartment.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things that don't help your soul.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Alright, first thing we gotta find out where this bro lives. And he lives on apartment 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
And whoever the architect was for this building got it ass backwards because for some reason building room 16 is on the 4th floor, which absolutely makes no sense. As you can tell from the 1940s, they didn't believe in wheelchair accessibility either. And it's right here. Oh, no, see? Not wrong. One more flight of stairs. All I knew was at the very end of the hall. Got a little antsy right there.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Of course I'm gonna kick it in.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
Alright, there's only 3 pieces of clues in this apartment. I want to make sure that you get the shoes first, because if you get the other 2 first, then you miss on the shoes. So here we go. Shoes and size 8.
Size
What
8's
we're
gonna
looking
help place
for.
Mendez at the scene.
And just to wrap it all up, their conveniently placed lipstick and pipe.
Brothers can
There you
match
go.
the color and brand at the bottom.
And the pipe.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Not the smartest bulb in the bunch.
You have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose
Of
that son of a bitch.
course, he made a run for it. Oh, why must they always run? Why must they always give them the opportunity to run? Get my shoes dirty. Someone actually made a comment on my channel saying that with the amount of running in this game, the detective should actually wear running shoes instead of dress shoes. Which is it's a very good point with the amount of running these guys are doing.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
There's no way you can catch this guy in terms of actually catching him on foot. It ends up with the car scene, so it's not a big deal if he gets too far ahead of you. Excuse me. I get to drive though, which is not a good thing. Oh boy. Gotta make sure I try to avoid hitting as many people as I possibly can. Keep the damage and the injury rating low.
Hit it! Clean this
Or else
asshole off the
I'll
road.
5-star this mission, which is the ultimate goal, right? 5-star mission. That guy was getting smoked. Up the hill we go. Oh, Jesus, almost wiped out.
I got an idea.
Kind of
Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle and I'll stop.
So at this
the
point, it's
son of a
really
bitch.
luck if your partner actually hits him with the bullets or not.
Hit him,
Gets
Cole.
tires.
Spit him out.
Kind of getting away right now.
I'll try to shoot out his
Oh,
tires.
jeez.
Wish me luck.
That's good right there. Oh, no. No. Yeah, oh, that was easy enough. Alrighty.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Of course you're not.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. the people, and the press of this city.
No booze for you. Too young. But anyways, that is the end of the mission. As you can see, we got all the clues and all the questions correct. 0 video. Can't get much better than that. 5 stars. 0, 0, 0. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you don't mind, if you enjoyed the video, all I ask is that you just give it a quick rating because it just helps me out. And have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you guys later.